Imagine a world of endless blue, a world where sunlight dances on the surface and mysteries hide in the deep. This is the ocean, a vast and powerful kingdom. In this kingdom lives a creature of remarkable grace and surprising intellect. We see them leaping from the waves, sleek and powerful. A permanent smile seems to captivate us. These are dolphins, swift, beautiful inhabitants of the sea. For centuries, sailors told stories of playfulness and strange human connections. But the truth of their minds is far more complex and astonishing. For a long time, we viewed dolphins as simple, happy-go-lucky fish. We were wrong. They are not fish. They are mammals, like us. They breathe air. They give birth to live young. They nurse their babies with milk. Their brains are large and complex, folds and wrinkles rivaling our own. That brain architecture is the hardware for advanced thinking. It enables advanced communication, deep social bonds, problem-solving that can leave scientists speechless. The dolphin is not just another sea animal, it is sentient, with a rich inner world. Look into a dolphin's eye and someone looks back. A spark of awareness, a flicker of curiosity. They observe us, study us, and sometimes seem to judge us. To appreciate them, we must dive into their world. The ocean is often thought of as a silent world, but for dolphins, it is anything but. Their environment is a bustling city of sound, a place where information travels not by sight but by acoustics. Dolphins are masters of this sonic landscape. They produce an incredible variety of noises, each with a specific purpose, creating a complex communication system that we are still working to decipher. The most famous of these sounds are their high-pitched whistles. These are not just random squeaks. They are carefully modulated signals used to maintain contact with one another over long distances, much like we would use a phone call to check in with a friend who is far away. Among these whistles, one type stands out as truly remarkable: the signature whistle. Scientists have discovered that each dolphin develops its own unique whistle within the first few years of its life. This signature whistle acts just like a name. A dolphin will call out its own name to announce its presence to the pod, and other dolphins will mimic that same whistle to call out to it specifically. Imagine being in a crowded room and hearing your name called. That is precisely what happens in a pod of dolphins. Beyond whistles, dolphins use a rapid series of clicks known as echolocation. These clicks are not primarily for communication with each other, but for seeing their world with sound. The dolphin sends out a beam of clicks and then listens to the echoes that bounce back. Their brain processes these echoes into a detailed, three-dimensional image of their surroundings. Communication for dolphins is not limited to the sounds they make. Their bodies are just as expressive, and every leap, tail slap, and gentle touch carries a specific meaning. Body language is a vital part of their social toolkit, adding layers of context and emotion to their vocalizations. When you see a dolphin leap high into the air and twist, it's not always just for fun. This behavior, known as a breach, can be a powerful signal to other pods miles away, announcing their location or conveying a state of high excitement. It's a shout across the ocean, written not with words but with an acrobatic display of pure energy. A slap of the tail, or tail slapping, is another common and powerful gesture. A sharp, loud smack on the water's surface can be a sign of aggression or a stern warning to a rival dolphin or a potential threat like a shark. It's the dolphin equivalent of slamming a door, a clear and unmistakable signal to back off. Conversely, a gentle slap might simply be a way to get the attention of another pod member. The context and the energy of the movement are everything. Similarly, pectoral fin rubs are a common form of affectionate contact, used to reinforce social bonds, comfort a distressed friend, greet another dolphin. Dolphins also use synchronized movements to communicate their alliance and unity. When two or more dolphins swim in perfect unison, mirroring each other's every move, they are displaying a strong bond. This behavior is often seen between mothers and calves or between male dolphins that have formed a lifelong alliance. It is a visual pledge of solidarity, a way of saying, "We are together in this." This intricate dance requires incredible awareness and coordination, showcasing their ability to think and act as one. Dolphins are not solitary creatures. They are profoundly social. They live in groups called pods, small family units of a few individuals, massive superpods of over 1,000 dolphins. Pods are the center of their universe, a complex society built on cooperation, communication, family ties. Not a random gathering, a structured community where each member has a role. They rely on each other for protection, hunting, and raising their young. Strength in numbers in a dangerous ocean. Within pods, dolphins form deep friendships, best friends and long-term alliances. Male pairs stick together for decades, teaming up to find mates and defend themselves. Female bonds create networks of aunts helping a mother and calf. Cooperative parenting, alloparenting, is crucial. When a mother hunts, others watch the young, protecting it from predators and keeping it close. Teamwork shines in hunting strategies. Fish herding, circling schools into bait balls. Dolphins take turns swimming through the ball to feed. Shark Bay mud ring, a tail slap makes a ring of mud to trap fish. If there is one behavior that everyone associates with dolphins, it is their incredible sense of play. They seem to approach life with a joyful spirit, finding opportunities for fun in the most unexpected places. And you know, this is not just our human interpretation. Play is a fundamental part of their daily lives and a key component of their development and social bonding. Dolphins will chase each other for no apparent reason other than the sheer fun of it. They will toss seaweed or a piece of coral back and forth much like a group of friends throwing a frisbee. This playful nature is a sign of a highly intelligent and curious mind. Young dolphins in particular spend a great deal of their time playing. This is how they learn essential skills for adulthood. Through play fighting, they learn social hierarchies and how to interact without causing real harm. By chasing fish they don't intend to eat, they practice hunting maneuvers. Play is their school, their training ground, and their social club. A mother dolphin will engage in play with her calf. For dolphins, life is not just about survival, it's also about having a good time. The intelligence of dolphins truly shines when they are faced with a challenge. In the wild, they are constantly solving complex problems to find food, avoid danger, navigate their world. One remarkable example, the use of tools once thought exclusive to primates, birds, a few other land animals. In Shark Bay, Australia, a population of bottlenose dolphins has a unique skill passed from mother to daughter. They break a marine sponge off the seafloor, wear it over their rostrum like a protective glove. The seafloor here is sandy and coarse, hiding small, spiny fish that are hard to dig out. Using the sponge protects their sensitive snouts from scrapes and stings as they forage for hidden meals. This is learned behavior, culture. Young dolphins watch their mothers and practice for years, passed along the female line, suggesting complex social learning like a family recipe. In Laguna, Brazil, fishermen and wild dolphins have partnered for over a century. Dolphins herd mullet toward the shore where fishermen wait with nets. Dolphins give a specific signal, a deep dive or a tail slap, cueing the exact moment to cast. Both benefit. Fishermen get bigger catches. Dolphins eat confused fish that escape nets. This isn't trained, it's voluntary and sustained across generations. Dolphins learn to read humans. Fishermen learn to read dolphins. A specific group maintains this tradition, forming an alliance to solve a tricky hunting problem. Dolphins' problem-solving abilities are not confined to the wild. For example, dolphins can understand the concept of create. When given this command, a dolphin will perform a novel behavior, something it has not been specifically trained to do. This shows they are not just mimicking. They understand the abstract instruction to invent something new on the spot. They can also understand a simple symbolic language. Symbols that represent objects, symbols that represent actions, symbols that represent locations. Dolphins have learned to press these symbols to make requests, such as asking for a specific toy or to be rubbed on a certain part of their body. They can even form simple sentences. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of dolphin intelligence is not their ability to solve puzzles or use tools, but their profound emotional capacity. They experience a rich spectrum of emotions that appear to be strikingly similar to our own, from joy, excitement, grief, despair. The playful leaps and energetic chases are clear expressions of happiness. When dolphins are reunited with a pod member they have been separated from, they greet each other with an explosion of whistles. Affectionate body rubs, a scene of pure, unadulterated joy that is impossible to misinterpret. On the other end of the spectrum, dolphins show clear signs of grief. There are numerous, heartbreaking accounts of mother dolphins who have lost a calf. They have been observed carrying the body of their deceased baby for days, even weeks, refusing to let it go. The mother will push the lifeless body to the surface as if trying to help it breathe long after it is gone. She will neglect her own needs for food and rest, consumed by what can only be described as sorrow. Other members of the pod will often stay near the grieving mother, offering silent support in a powerful display of empathy. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another, seems to be a core part of the dolphin psyche. They are famous for coming to the aid of other species in distress, including humans. We must care, because in their world of blue, we can see a reflection of the best parts of ourselves.